Good afternoon and welcome. We are live with quite possibly the biggest and best war ever seen on Clash of Clans. You guys know I don't say that lightly, but as you can see, we've got an all-star lineup here from the EWU All-Stars. I'm your host, Time to Clash. I'll be live with you right the way through the two wars we've got lined up today, but no time to talk because Rigotorres from X6 is already in live and kicking us off with the first hit. He's going in on Ass. That's important. I'll tell you why in a second, but let's get into the hit first of all. King and Champion kicking us off up there at 12 o'clock. You've seen already. We have Zap Quaked into the middle, taking down that CC. Very much in the meta. That Zap Quake strategy about 3 weeks ago became the strongest in Clash of Clans. No surprise to see it here, and we are going to see plenty of them. All we're looking at is the value and the funneling. That's the key here, and you can see his first part of his plan was to clear the centre, and the next part is to hook in with the heroes, not only to get the buildings, but also to link up with those destroyed buildings in the middle, so that way he's got the path in for his Lalo. And oh boy, is he executed this well. He's onto the town hall. Does he have just enough to get it though? He doesn't. Now then, is that a mistake? Should he have sent an ice golem in there into the mix? Maybe. Could he have got an ice golem into there? Maybe not. Now then, let's see how he does this one. Enemy queen just about still up. Asked. He's going to be feeling good about the defense there. You've got to say, Rigotorres got everything where he wanted it, but with the Teslas, with the traps, it was just a little bit too much for his heroes to get through. And obviously now it's going to take some serious recovering to get this one back on track. He's sending the Lalo all the way around the outside, and then we're going to try and blimp for the town hall. We might switch to a slammer if he thinks he can get the slammer straight in there and finish it off. Let's see what he can do here. Warden making his way around. Bear in mind, he still has that tome, and I love this. He's going to tome the blimp on the way through so he can take that safety and just go straight in there as well. What that blimp is going to do, it's actually going to tank a couple of the defenses. This is genius stuff here by Rigotorres. He hits the tornado trap, hits the black mine, but with that freeze, he's got just enough juice to get into the town hall. He's on the town hall. The loons are clearing. Oh my days, this is absolutely incredible. Dragon onto the queen. We've got about 7 loons left with the warden. Really only 1 archer tower. How does he triple this? This is absolutely incredible. But he's turned it round. And somehow he's got the triple. What a massive call to send that blimp through the base. But it did protect the loons with the tome. It's absolutely genius stuff here. What a start by Team Wizards. What a start by Rigotorres. Man, you could not have asked for something more special to start us off. Get some love for him in the chat. If you've got my Wizards emotes, fire them out there. If you've got any love for X6 or for Rigotorres, fire them in the chat. Give him a woo. Give him a god. That was incredible. When he didn't get the town hall, I honestly thought he was in some trouble. I thought he'd just have to send the slammer and or the blimp into there and basically just Lalo for the percentage, get an 80% or something. This guy's like, yeah, I didn't get the town hall. Doesn't really matter. Still going to triple. Still going to make it look comfortable. What a start to the EWU All-Star War. A 3-star on the board for Team Wizards. Wow, that was sensational. What's next? Now then, what's slightly different about this war? You see it already. Ast has to make the attack because he was the defender. He is now the attacker. That's how it has to go in this war. So it's a little bit different from a normal war. The defender goes onto offense here. So because Ast was the first player to get hit, he now becomes the attacker, and Tryhard will now know that he will be making the next hit. So let's see what happens here. Zap Quake, again, we were talking about meta. Zap Quake, very much, I mean, it is the meta, it really is. I think that these days, I think the top players, the first thing they look at, can they Zap Quake? Judo. We need Judo on the technical board to talk us through just how incredible that was by Rigotorres. That was special. You will not see that very often, even in the World Championships. That is just next level stuff, and that's why he is one of the best players in the world. Can I say that? I don't know. Is he the best after that attack? again, it adds even more to that story. Let's focus up here because Ast is now in. This whole lineup is star-studded, and Ast is going to set off now for Team Riders going in there. His queen's actually bounced away from the single, comes back in, and look at that reset there with the ability. However, again, doesn't get the Town Hall. Interestingly, triggers it with an archer. Is he going to use that as an opportunity to send the slammer? Yes, he is. One loon out in front. Didn't want the early black mine. Doesn't get it. Red mine, not interested. That doesn't matter. And then starts the Lalo off with the slammer. Again, brilliant stuff here by Ast. Straight into that Town Hall, will easily deal with it. Tom's on the outside, partly to get himself rolling, but also if any of those loons had gone too close to the Town Hall, they were going to be protected, and he gets the scatter shot as well. So lots of good play there with that early Tom. Have we got enough to get round though, is the question. I don't think this went exactly how he intended it to, but he's still looking really good. We've just got to get inside to that multi-inferno, and look at that dragon leading the way in. Air Skelly's come over, but the loons are close. One more hit, he gets the multi. There's not much left. We've got an eagle, we've got an archer tower, we've got a warden tower. That's all that there's left. The loons split beautifully. We're going 2 for 2 here for the triples, boys. We are 2 from 2. Both sides with an opening triple. Absolutely crushing these bases. And Ast answers straight back for Team Riders. Where's my rider emote? Let's get that in the chat. What a war. Oh my days. 2 of the best hits you'll see. I've got to say, this was superb from Ast. On any other day, this could be an MVP hit, but I've got to be honest, I feel that Rigotorres hit might just be a tiny bit better. I don't even know. ATN attacks with the triple. Judo there, flexing that ATN emote in the chat. You guys get some hype in there for Ast God. It's another 3-star. Look at that scoreboard. 3 stars all round so far. What's next? And you all predicted it. I will say this at the start. You were all predicting high scores. You are absolutely right. We are already triples in Puma. I know. Could you imagine? Could we see a super high scoring war? Could we see stars all round? Now then, let's just slow down for a second because I've got to say here, Tryhard was the guy that was hit. So we know that the next attack will be Tryhard going in for Team Wizards. Let's see what he could put together. What a beautiful war this is. I'm enjoying this very much already. We've still got 8 more attacks in this war, and then it doesn't finish because we'll be going straight over into the Queen Charge Challenge. These 10 players will do their best Queen Chargers, and I am genuinely curious what the high score might be. We'll talk more about that later on. You guys can get involved and give us some predictions as well. Don't do it yet though. One step at a time, one excitement at a time, because right now it's Team Wizards versus Team Riders, and it's Tryhard that's about to step up and take the swing. Will the streak continue? Are we going to see another triple? Let's find out. Here we go. Tryhard going in. Again, it's Zap Quake. If this war has taught you anything, if you're a player that's playing at any Town Hall level, especially 13, immediately you've got to think Zapquake. Zapquake is meta at the minute, and it's a Zapquake here. Love the way he splits the spells to do as much damage to as many buildings as possible. Clears the clan castle and the 2 buildings next to it, but also softens up everything around. Good start, very good start. Giant leads the way for the champion, just to make sure that champion has a smooth ride in. Really, that is to make sure that she doesn't find the ground skellies too early. So that way, if she does, the giant can tank and she can kill them. And that works out nicely. Gets the air defense. That was the goal there. Clear that air defense. Tidy up that area. Very nicely done by the champion. Looking good so far. There's that king up on the top side. I do like that king skin. I will shout it out. It is one of my favourite king skins, and it's one of my favourite queen skins as well. And let's get going with these heroes. You notice he has brought quite a few headhunters here. Are the headhunters going in with the Lalo, or will they be following the heroes in? Looks like they're going with the Lalo. We're nowhere near the heroes at the minute. King clears around the outside, pushing the queen to the inside, but that doesn't get us to the single target inferno. Let's see which way the queen goes. I love how she stays out of range there. 200 IQ play. Avoids the inferno as long as possible. Will she now hook back inside? Doesn't yet. Has to phase. She might get the scatter shot instead. I don't think he's going to be upset with that. He's not. Gets the scatter shot. So even though the queen doesn't go inside to the inferno, definitely got massive value. And let's see how we can adjust just to finish off that Inferno. Again, skipping the Town Hall at the minute because we're going to send that Slammer in for it. Now it's activated. There's the haste. Powers through the scatter shot. Again, multi-Infernos, plenty of them. So we've got to use that tome carefully and get ourselves through it. Here come the Headhunters. They're on the champion. Freezes the champion. Freezes the queen. Allows those Headhunters to go to work. But with the king there as well, it might be a little bit too much. We refreeze. Loons bounce back from that Inferno. That Inferno wasn't meant to be there. It drags us away. But look at this Slammer. It hasn't even popped. Tryhard. Take a bow. Brilliant use of the freezers and the Headhunters. Gets it done with them. But that Slammer, unpopped, absolutely crushes it. What are we seeing here? Wow, we might be on for some incredible scores. 3 triples, 3 super hits, some adjustments, some brilliant planning, just top level play. And MCES add another 3-star already. What are we experiencing here? I need to get some hype in that chat. Where's my Wizards emote? Because Team Wizards 2 from 2 now. We're 3 from 3 in the war. Cannot stress to you how excited this war is. Daddy Joe says, what a match. I completely agree. And obviously, if you guys have got some of those judo hypes, if you've got the Susie hypes, please do put them in the chat. Enjoy using the other emotes. Puma there leaps in with a carbon fin. Let's go. We love to see it. We love to see it. So please do use those emotes as much as you like. Have some fun with it. But wow, this is insane. Infinity says, yeah, who's going to be the first not to triple? That's the question that we're looking for here. Sensational attack from Tryhard. He joins the triple team, which currently is everybody. Now then, that hit was against Gaku. So that means our next hit is going to be from Queen Walker's Gaku. He'll be taking the second swing for Team Riders. Will he get it done? I need to stay fresh. Cheers. Right, Gaku is in. And it's a hybrid attack. Here we go. Our first non-zap attack on this one. So Gaku had a look at it and look at the value around that clan castle. Bomb towers, storages, no value given up there by Bumm. So instead Gaku says, no problem, I'll go back to my hybrid strategy. I can get this done. Let's see what he can do. Queen charge. Straight into the Teslas and the king. I think he would have suspected that the Teslas were there. I don't think he was too surprised by that one. So he takes care of that king and those Teslas very, very nicely. And gets himself into the Archer Towers. 1 rage used. I think we have to rage again pretty quickly with that scatter shot dropping bombs on us. Multi-Inferno locks on. Wizard Tower as well. There's the jump to get inside. Man, he's so patient with that rage. I don't know how they're so brave. I really don't. Brilliant use of the baby dragon in the corner there. Sets the funnel absolutely flawlessly. And I will say that with him picking up the Teslas very early, he kind of felt that he was in a good place with his queen. He knew that the funnels would go how he wanted them to, and they do. Brilliant stuff by that queen there. She pulled the 2 headhunters first, took care of them, and now she can easily deal with the hound by itself. Sometimes even when you're a great player, that little bit of luck does help, and you saw it in action there. Although he did use a couple of hogs as well, just to make sure he got everything that he wanted, so it wasn't completely lucky. There was some skill to it, but no doubt about it, it went nicely for him. And there's that cheeky little archer on the backside, making sure that no pups get tied up on the healers and eventually move the queen. Again, it's top level play here. The archer took the scatter shot there, not the healers, so nothing to worry about. And off goes our hybrid. King and Pekka will try and clear all the way up top there. Can you see at 9 o'clock, pushing on up to 10 and 11, keeping that outside tidy, forcing our hybrid very tight in the middle, using the maximum value from the heal. Look how many troops are in that heal spell. Watch this tome now. It's going to hit every single one of the miners and hogs. It's a fantastic tome, and it allows us to power through that top side. Queen's beating through the wall. She will re-engage here. Just got to get her through that max level wall, get her moving up into the base. Hybrid off to a flying start so far. Bear in mind, we still have the champion as well. Rolling round here, shielding tall, 2 freezers with a heal. There's only one outcome to this one, surely. 36 seconds, perhaps. Time is the biggest enemy now. Freezes up that backside compartment, rolls in there with the heal, with the champion, with the warden, with the queen, with the healers, with the full team. crushes that 3 o'clock compartment. Still got the king going round the outside with the P.E.K.K.A. Absolutely annihilated. What a hit by Gaku. I'd say the hardest part about this war is going to be deciding who was the MVP, because we've seen 4 incredible triples already. Get some hype in there. Team Riders answering straight back. Oh, this is sensational stuff. I said it earlier on. I don't think you're going to see a better war ever on Clash of Clans. And look at Bumm. Doesn't even give me a second to congratulate Gaku, because he's straight in, wanted some of the action for himself. Let's go, ATN. We've already had a triple from Ast for the other team. Let's see what Team Wizards could do here with Bumm. And it's a Yeti funnel with the Zap Quake in the middle. But check this out. The Zap Quake is not for the clan castle. He's using it for the funnel. Those Yeti mites. Beautiful. Those Yeti mites just get the cannon. And you can see already the gap in the base that we've created. That is all deliberate to set up the funneling, to set up the pathing, to allow his Lalo to have control. If you go in on a square base, a rounded setup, your Lalo will go everywhere, and it's lucky if it's triples. What the pro players do is they create paths. They create narrow paths where their haste, their spells will hit everything that they need to. And that's exactly what Bumm is doing here. First of all, his narrow path to get the heroes right where he wants them, which he does. King, champion, and queen clearing through, including the town hall, and then getting ready for a nice narrow Lalo up the remainder of the base. Can you see what he's done? He's crushed that base together now into a tighter line. Now then, there are still some big threats left. You can see the eagle, you can see the scatter shot, so plenty to watch out for here. Obviously, we've got the poison as well. We want to see what's coming out of that clan castle, so we know what we've got to deal with. It's unlikely to be a dragon, however, it could be headhunters, and it is. We've got that warden on that backside. That is my favourite warden skin by an absolute mile. I'm just going to throw that out there. Absolutely love that skin on the warden. And you can see there he poisons very quickly to take care of those headhunters. The pups help him out. He hasn't had to use the tome. It's a fantastic start here. However, that backside, that champion is doing us some work here. Watch out for that champion. We do have to get her down. Warden now gets into the middle. He's kind of hoping that he could get a couple more loons with the tome. Realises he can't, so he has to go for it. But that gets him into the air defense. Is it enough to power through the remaining wizard towers? It looks like it is. Can he get the champion under the wizard tower? Almost, but the pups are helping him out now. Warden tanks, pups on the champion, loons come over. It's another 3-star. What are we seeing here? 5 triples from these 2 incredible teams. It could not be any better. A perfect war in every sense. And Bumm gets himself onto the triple train. Team Wizards retake the lead. Nobody has put a foot wrong yet. Look at the scores below me. The scoreboard looking fantastic with 5 triples on it. And Bumm God gets his name onto that one as well. Fantastic hit. The Sui value on that raid was just out of this world. Not to mention how it set up his funneling. It was just beautiful. It really was. You probably noticed in the middle, the warden wasn't quite where he wanted him. That's why he delayed the tome so long. He wanted to make sure he got the best value he could out of it. I think he would have preferred to drop it slightly sooner and switch his spells round. Didn't happen that way, but Bumm kept it cool and calm. Got off to such a strong start that even with the warden not quite doing what he wanted to, it made no difference, and boom. Oh, clinic, says Ricky. I agree. I can't fight you on that one. An absolute clinic. Do me a quick favour. If you're enjoying this action, please do click the follow button on this EWU channel. You guys know it's a brand new channel. This is the first ever stream. It's already got 110 viewers on it. So thank you all for showing up here over on Twitch. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you can, do click the follow button. I'll probably be streaming more in the future on here. I'm sure that Carbon, Judo, Eric, they'll all be invited to do various things on this channel. So please do, make sure you click that follow button, give it a little bit of hype, and we'll get ready. I will say, one mistake that I've made, I've actually got a Dirty Gemma and a More Savage on there, which I don't really need, so that was silly. But let's focus back up, let's focus on what's going correct, which is Marinaul here going in for Team Riders on Rigotorres. Now, one thing you'll notice here is that if you attack a player that has already made an attack, the other team can use any player that they want. That's why, for example, Rigotorres will not be making the next attack. He's already made his attack, so Team Wizards can use either of their remaining players. Marinaul with the Zapquake to start us off, and then going into the Lalo. Now then, let's go controversial. There are a few people that said, Adam, for this Queen Charge event, Marinaul, one of the best Queen Chargers in the world, maybe the best, I agree. But I think Marinaul took a bit of offence to that. Marinaul's like, hang on a minute. I can still get it done. Don't worry about me. He's going for the Sui rather than the Queen Charge on this one. But I actually think that Marinaul might step into that next war as the underdog. And I think he might prove a few people wrong. There we go. I'm just going to fire that out there for you. Let that soak in. And let's join back into this attack. King and Queen leading the way. Very late on that King ability there. Didn't want to pop the Town Hall too early. And obviously he does lose a couple of seconds on the backside that he could have got with the King. But he felt that the reduced damage was worth it. And I kind of agree with him there. Very good call by Marinaul on that late King ability. And it's allowed that Queen a very smooth ride into the base. Again, we've cleared that entire 6 o'clock corner, which means our Lalo could swing round clockwise from about 8 o'clock, going up 9, 10, 11 to 12, back down to 3. This is exactly how we wanted to set it up. Super Sui value. And in we go now with Team Riders looking to get their 3rd triple and the 6th triple of the war. Now this is interesting because the Slammers coming in with the main raid. We know that's what was meant to happen on a couple of the earlier raids, but because a couple of pathing issues happened, they had to adjust the Slammers. But on this one, Marinaul got everything exactly how he wanted it. The only thing that's changed his plan here a little bit is that Tesla farm on the top side. Look at those loons on that scatter. They've got to finish it off, and they do. It's a haste on this backside. Double Wizard Tower really ripping into those loons, but with the Dragon can easily deal with the Wizard Tower. Dragon struggles a little bit with the Archer Towers. Let's see. Can we get at least one Wizard Tower down? We need to. Do we get it? We do. We've got a stack of loons. We've got the Queen. Look at the haste. Look at the freeze as well. You guys know he might have been able to do this one if he'd have used those spells a bit earlier. It feels like he wanted some swag and he's going to get it. He drops those spells now just to be sure he gets the triple. Perhaps he was looking to swag. Perhaps he could have used them sooner. Who knows? But we've still got the Queen. We've still got the Warden. It's another triple here. 6 from 6. Absolutely out of this world stuff here. Man, the recap is going to be as long as the war because every single hit is tripling. This could be record setting here. Team Riders get it done. Marinaul from INTZ with the 3-star. Sui Lalo with the zaps gets it done. Let me fire out emotes. Let me fire out some love. Marinaul God yet again. Daddy Joe says best war ever. He might be right. Oh wow, I cannot believe it. Alex, I've literally been away for 2 weeks. Last night was incredible, enjoying the new Town Hall 11 and Town Hall 12 esports. And then today, back into Town Hall 13s with quite possibly the best lineup we have ever seen. And we now have 6 triples. 6! I can't even shout them out, there's so many. Who's left to go? Eve Cal from 11 Original. Yuta from Queen Walkers. And we've got Maxi from Tribe Gaming. Maxi from Tribe Gaming. That still doesn't make sense to me. And Maicol over from X6. Whew. Bit of water. Let's stay fresh. Whew. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Could this be 15? Oh, I don't want to jinx it. I daren't make that call at this stage. But you wouldn't write anything off at what's happening here. 3 triples for each team. And yeah, for anybody joining late, I don't know where you've been. You're crazy. You're missing out on some of the best action ever on Clash of Clans. And it's not going to finish here. Because straight after this war, we'll be spinning again for the Queen Charge Challenge. So you can see there, 60 troop spaces. That's all they get. With the spells, the heroes, no offensive CC. What percentage can they get? And they have to get the 2-star as well. And I think that's the big key. Again, I'll say it again. I think that will be the deciding factor. Spin Gaming says, take a breath, my friend. I need to. The hype is definitely getting the better of me here. But it's been totally worth it so far. Cal is in for Wizards. Now check this out. Cal from 11 original, hitting Eve Maxi from sometimes 11 original, but also Tribe Gaming. Did he want this target? Was this a base decision? Or was this a personal decision? Who knows? But Eve Cal is in, using the blimp start here, using the Yetis to clear the path. And check that out. Gets down the Royal Champion. Very nicely done there. Often you see that you don't send the blimp into a hero because it can mess you up. But with Headhunters, you can have some options there. And Cal shows us how to do that very nicely. Taking down that early section of the base and getting the enemy Royal Champion on the initial. Now here we go, we've cleared the CC, which is clearing up those last few pups. We are nearly a minute in, so time could be a factor here on this big hybrid raid. Super Goblin just clearing that one building at full 430 there, so that way our queen could try and step inside using that gold storage. Loon is only there to find a black mine. Will it do it? Doesn't find one, but that's okay, because it means that our healers are safe. We also use a couple of loons just to make sure we get that cannon, finish the funnel, and in we go. Again, great use of the troops here. Queen steps inside with the rage, wants the air defense quickly, so that way we only lose one healer, and that happens. Again, perfectly done. Onto the town hall. It's flawless stuff so far from Cal. Let's see what he can do with his hybrid. Bear in mind, Cal's a streamer as well. You guys know that's 3-star caliber. If you're ever watching Eve Cal, Itsu, if you're ever watching Carbon Fin, Judo Sloth, or myself, you know it's going to be a triple. I'm backing this one all the way. Let's go, Cal. Hybrid moving through from that top side up there at 8 o'clock. Again, nice and tight at the initial, so that way you can make the most use of the spells. Queen a little bit low. She might have to phase here if those healers don't get back into range, and he does. He pops the phase. Man, that hybrid is struggling to get moving. It's really struggling to get moving here. It's taken some damage, so he has to go for that final heal, but he does have that queen going through. Can she help us and do us a little bit more damage there? Champion ability goes off. Have we been thinned out too much? Queen regaining a bit of health now. That could be the deal breaker here. Champion drops. Miners still up with the Warden. Have they got enough juice for the Inferno? Yes, they do. Cup on the outside. We've got to get them back onto defences. This is going to be a bit of a race down this backside. Luckily, some of the miners go straight into the Archer Tower and get it down. Rest of the miners on the outside. Queen takes a good path straight to the cannon. Goes 1v1. Wizard versus Mortar on the bottom side. 7 buildings left. 17 seconds. This could be the closest raid we've seen, but I can still see 8 or 9 miners on good health. It's going to be a 3-star, surely. Just path inside, get the collector. We do. Onto the Dark Barracks. 4 seconds, 1 building left. No jinxing on this stream. It's a 3-star, and Cal keeps it going. Get some hype in there for him. Get some love in the chat. Eve Cal with our 7th 3-star from 7 hits. What are we seeing here? This is record-breaking stuff. 7 from 7. And Cal makes it close. I will say, it was nervy at the end. Little bit more sweaty than some of the other hits. But it's still another 3-star. 7 from 7. 11 original. Come out with the triple as well. Now it's back to Team Riders. The pressure back on them. I will say, as much as this is an exhibition war, we've got 10 of the most competitive players on Clash of Clans here. None of these guys want to fail. None of these guys want to lose. And none of them will want to be that first person that doesn't triple. Team Riders, 2 hits left. Team Wizards with just 1. And here goes Tribe Gaming's Eve Maxi. Again, I've seen some Cal emotes in my chat. If you've got Carbon Fin or Maxi emotes, you are welcome to cheer Maxi on for this one. Let's go. Let's go. Eve OP, says Moo. Every clan in this war has been OP so far. That much is for sure. It's Zap Quake to kick us off, but check this out. This is the attack that we love to see from MCES. They love this attack. The Zap Quake into the Hogs. And it's Maxi that's using it on this one. Plenty of headhunters on this one as well. Let's see how he uses that new troop. Again, we're always looking at the meta. We're looking at the Zap Quakes. We're looking at these new headhunters and seeing how the pro players are using them. Champion and Queen leading the way in here. Wants that Inferno quickly. Doesn't get it though, so he has to drop a couple of hogs in there. Very quick adjustment there. And gets inside. Freezes up the Inferno, so that way the Queen can survive a little bit longer. King tanks. And you see what he's trying to do here. That extra freeze, it looked excessive. I understand that. but he was determined to get the queen to the town hall, and it's paid off for him because that queen is on the town hall with ability. She can now step forward, should get the air defense and probably the sweeper as well, which again clears up a couple of buildings for his pathing. This is all part of the plan and it's all going well. Queen does indeed step forward into that sweeper, and that will tidy up the pathing. Nicely done. If she gets the bomb tower, that's even better, and she does. Oh, well done, Queen. Again, that freeze, it looked perhaps swagged earlier on, but it wasn't. And round we go with the Hogs. We're into the Eagle. Champion, Headhunters there, taking down the enemy hero. Brilliant use of the Headhunters there, swarming in behind the Hogs. Timing key on this one. They've taken 2 of the heroes, allowing these Hogs to crush round. It's brilliant stuff by Maxi. Have we got the juice to get round? No more heals at this stage, and 2 wizard towers, and a bomb tower as well. The damage is real, but we've got some good splits there. We get the bomb tower. Bomb tower hurts. Oh, we're running low. We're running very low. Do we have enough to get round? Still got the king in the mix. Team of wizards behind him. But it doesn't feel like enough. Warden trying to outrange the X-Ball. Doesn't quite get there. Is this going to be our first defense? It's a really good hit. But I'm not sure. Can this king do it? Bringing in the wizard on the outside at 9 o'clock. Deliberate. Trying to force that king back inside. The team of wizards adding the DPS here. As long as that king's tanking, the wizards can keep doing work. I just don't see a way into that X-Ball. If that X-Ball goes down, I think he might be able to clear some more of these buildings. But not enough. It's our first defense. 92, 93. The worst hit in this war is a 93. We are 7 from 8. Maxi, I love what he did with the Headhunters. But obviously those Hogs, they just needed one more spell on that back end. And perhaps that freeze would have made a difference after all. Perhaps he did need that freeze later on. It is a defense though. Get those defensive emotes in the chat. Cal with the first hold of the war. Does that make him MVP? He's the only one with a defense. Now then, what does this mean? Because again, this is a competitive war. It means that Team Wizards, if they triple, not only do they get the perfect, but they get the win as well. And it's Yuta, the closer for Queen Walkers. He's going to try and close here for Team Wizards. A triple, and it's a guaranteed win. A 94% 2-star. And it's a guaranteed win. So those are the numbers that we're looking at. Now then, you professionals amongst you will know that 94 is too high to aim for. You can't aim for a high 94 hit. That is just too high. So Yuta has to go out here for the triple, but we know that 94% will be enough to get them the win. 93 would guarantee the draw, and even in any of these maths, that requires Team Riders to also get the 3-star. Now check this out. We've got a Golem going in. How often? We don't see that Golem very often. Yuta going for a bit of a kill squad here, really. With the Golem leading the way in. Baby Dragon tidies up the funnel up there at 11 o'clock. Very important to force that Queen deeper inside. Golemites doing some tanking there for the King. Queen, though, has gone up top. We would have preferred her to stay inside a little bit more. Nevertheless, she's going to get some good value there. Clockwork Queen. Not my favourite skin. Yuta, what are you doing with the Clockwork Queen? Oh, wow. Baby Dragon with that Queen up top on the X-Bow. Gets the mortar. Now, come on, bounce back in. We need her to go back inside here and do a bit more damage. Champion comes in. The value on this kill squad is incredible. Bear in mind, we've already cleared that bottom compartment with the zaps as well. There's really not much base left. And it's a Hound in the CC. That's what he wanted to see, because look at what he's using. It's a Lalo attack, and that Lalo will not care about the Hound. Does he have to do something for the Headhunters, though? Yes, he does. Minion to pull them away. Doesn't want his Warden getting targeted too early by the Headhunters. And there's that Valk in on the bottom side. Let me zoom in there and show you what's happening. We've got a Valk for the Headhunters. Man, Yuta, such great use of the troops there. Using the minion to pull the Headhunters away, which doesn't move the Hound. And then using the Valk and the Poison to get rid of those Headhunters, all so that his Warden stays alive. Again, we're looking at top level plays, top details here from these incredible players. Blimp straight into the town hall. Fantastically done. And there's that tome to get us moving. Crushers. It's a double single target here. These loons are just having a laugh. They're just bouncing through the single targets. Forwards they go. Into the wizard tower. There's a dragon on the backside. Even if that sweeper slows us down, it's not going to make a difference. It's the final air defense that is about the only thing that could stop us, but we've got the freeze. We are also just watching the hound here. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but it's 92 on the board, 95, he's done it. We know we've got to win, and check that out. We take down the air defense over there anyway. He's crushed it. Even with the hound popping, it makes no difference. We've got a perfect war in the All-Star War. Oh, wow. I am running out of good things to say about these players. We are 8 from 9 on triples. Utah connects for the perfect war. 15 stars, 100% destruction. Get some love out there for Team Wizards. They have got the win. We're not going anywhere though, because we want to see, will Maicol finish off for the Riders? In he goes on Utah as well. Are we going 15-14 or are we going 15-13? Who knows? We're going to find out right now. And like I said, don't go anywhere, because the second part of this All-Star Challenge is about to begin. It's going to be the Queen Charge Challenge, which on its own would be a really fun event. The fact that it's the best players in the world going at it, it's going to be even better. Cal base building OP, absolutely. He's the only one with a defense. As much as we're shouting out how incredible the offense is here, the base builders are sat there crying in a corner. It hasn't gone well for them, that much is for sure. Maicol going in from Team Riders. Queen Walk up at 2 o'clock. Sends that king into clear round. Look at that wizard. Go on, wizard. Get that cannon. Help us out there. And he is doing legend work by that wizard there. King does turn around, but he realises that cannon's already nearly down. Pops that ability. Can easily deal with the enemy king. That wizard looking good already, even though it's on the Riders team. It's against the Wizards. What's that all about? Not playing to the names there. Look at this Queen Charge. With everything cleared, she just casually steps inside. Giant bomb, nobody cares. Casually steps inside to the Town Hall. Again, we've got that perfect line. That's not luck. That's all played for there to keep the healers as far away from the Town Hall as possible. So that way, once it triggers, no beams on the healers. Again, beautiful play by Maicol here. Again, all of these players, even the attack that didn't go in had some brilliant touches to it. We are being spoiled here. This is one of the best things I've ever seen on Clash of Clans, and we're only halfway through. We've still got more to come. Let's go with the Lalo. Is Maicol going to finish this one off and give us a record-breaking 9th triple in this war? You guys watch the World Championships. You watch CWL Esports. You watch EWU Esports. We don't see 9 triples in a war. It just does not happen. And it's happening right now. It looks like it's happening. We've still got the Queen ability. She's a long way away. But with the freezers, he's able to slow everything down in the middle. Warden still following through. Slammer in there. We still have that shield. We've even got a Valk. I've no idea what that Valk is for. I think it was for part of the entry, but it wasn't needed. We've got a Valk for cleanup. 10, 15 loons left up, plus those backside loons. Warden, Dragon, Minions, Pups, Queen ability. A Swag Ginger there. The Valk is not needed. It's another huge 3-star. Get some love for Team Riders in the chat. Oh man, this is absolutely sensational stuff. I truly hope you're all enjoying it as much as I am. We've got another triple. 15-14. Look at those average destructions. 100 for Team Wizards. 98.6 for the Riders. Wow. Somebody said at the start, somebody actually predicted 15-14. I was like, man, that might be a bit too high. I hold my hands up. You were right. I was wrong. 15-14. 9 triples. Take a bow, both teams. We might never see that again. Evil Pineapple says, are the hit rates a little bit too high? Maybe, but you've got to throw in there that, perhaps you could argue that they are the best players in the world sort of thing. Maybe their hit rate should be high. Maybe 90% is too high. I don't know about that one. But nevertheless, incredible entertainment. Like I said, Don't go anywhere. In a minute's time, I'll show you the replays while these guys respin, and we'll get ourselves lined up and ready for the Queen Charge Challenge. Now, this one, I believe, I don't know about this one, it is technically a war in that they are fighting against each other, but there's also a bit of an individual element here as to who will get the highest Queen Charge. They have to be 2 stars. I'm just going to double check that. But I think they have to be 2 stars to count. You can get very high percentage 1 stars, but obviously you're going to be a star behind. So town halls will be the key that we'll be focusing on as we commentate on those. Again, let me give a couple of shout outs in the chat. Judo Sloth, Experts, Caster from the ESL setup, not to mention his own incredible work on YouTube and on Twitch. Please do check out the work that Judo Sloth's doing. We've got Susie Gaming in the chat as well. She's doing phenomenal work on Twitch. Does do a couple of YouTube videos. There's been less lately, Susie. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's about time you got back on those videos. But again, Susie Gaming, please do make sure you're checking out what she's doing. We've got a massive week coming up with CWL Esports. I think you'll see myself, Susie, and various others covering a lot of those wars. So do check them out. And please do as well, make sure you click follow on this EWU channel so you can see all the guest casters using it. Because like I said, it isn't just my channel. There'll be various other casters using it as well. Let's have a quick look there. Team Wizards versus Team Riders. 15-14. I can't get over that score. It's going to blow my mind for quite a while. But let's give some hype in the chat for Team Wizards, because they most certainly deserve it. A perfect war. Team Wizards. I've just unmuted myself so I can hear 2 of me. Could you imagine dual casting 2 Adams? I don't think that would work. I don't think that would work. Get some love in the chat for Wizards. And like I said, these guys will be spinning immediately to get started with the Queen Charge Challenge. And we can enjoy these hits. Now then. And here we go. We are back live with the Queen Charge Challenge. We can only use 60 troop spaces here, even if more is built. And here we go, a zap attack from Maicol to kick us off here. He's put a loon in. He's got his healers down. Obviously, he can use all of the spells and the minions. Now, it's interesting he's brought so many troops, but not much variety here. I thought we might see players fill their troop bar and just use what they needed to use. So I'm a little bit surprised as to how this one has set off. But Maicol is kicking us off here. And bear in mind, there will be admins counting the troop spaces here to make sure nothing is used that shouldn't be. 17% on the board so far. Gaku has got the most votes. We did a bit of a vote on Twitch as to who they think will win this competition. And Gaku, with slightly more votes so far. Leonard says boom, but he might be biased. Maybe. Right, there's that wall break opening us up again. That's more troops. King, part of the funnel there. Very late on the ability there, but he does manage to outrange the Inferno. It works out for him. Queen gets inside. That was perfect. Man, Maicol with a brilliant play there. I thought he was left the ability a little bit late on the King, but by leaving it late, he was able to outrange the Inferno and, even better, left it open for the Queen. You guys made a good point here. How is he going to 2-star on this one? I'm going to have to double check the rules, but when I asked, or when somebody asked earlier on, I am sure that you have to 2-star for it to really count. And he's not 2-starring this, surely not. 80 seconds to get all the way across the base with the Queen. It's ambitious to say the least. He does have the champion to help him out and the Warden. He's lallowing. He's lallowing. I don't think someone's told Maicol what the setup is here. Somebody DM Maicol. I don't think he understands. I don't know what happens here. I feel that the EWU guys didn't explain this to the X6 guys. Errors were made. Tomahawk, where's Tomahawk? What happens? Mistakes were made. I get the feeling this attack is not going to count. I could be right. It's a brilliant attack. You've got to say, beautiful attack. I did wonder when I saw the troop bar. It felt like it was, it wasn't going right. As it happens, his Warden's passed away. It could be a 1-star anyway here. I think it's going to be a 1-star. To be fair, he's got the slabber. He could drop that in. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. The Queen Charge Challenge has been ignored here. It's interesting because I could be wrong, but I think Maicol's first language is Spanish. Of all the players in this event, I thought he would find this easiest. Because as you guys know, the EWU tournament is fundamentally a Spanish event. It's now international, but it always goes out in Spanish first and then in English second. So I thought Maicol would be okay. He understood the part about no siege. He did. He got that part right. Yeah, I'm not sure here. Maybe someone DM'd him last second and said, yeah, don't use your siege. He has actually 1-starred as well. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen. I think we're going to have to scrap that attack completely. Yeah, we'll skip that. So that was the warm-up. Warm-up, mate. Right, let me get the poster back on the screen for you. So it's meant to be 5 healers, all your spells, all your heroes, and 60 troop spaces. Somebody didn't send a memo out to X6 there. Let's see if this one goes any better. It's always, honestly, genuinely, whenever you set up a new event, especially when you're crossing the languages, it is not easy. Now check this out, an air warden. Why have we put the warden on air here? I don't know, is my honest answer here. I wouldn't have put it on air. Am I missing something? Is there an advantage to having an air warden here? I suppose you don't take the mortar fire? Maybe, but still, a black mine would be criminal. I don't think it's meant to be on air. I think we might be looking at our second mistake here from Bumm. Let's see. Let's see. Are they doing the challenges? They're meant to be, Rocky. They're meant to be doing the challenges. Let's see if Bumm gets this one right. That warden is on air, I'm sure of it. It is. Headhunters come screaming over. Has to pop the tome. Poison's down, but a little bit late. Does allow the queen to get the headhunters, though. Is he going to be happy with that? Not sure. I do love the naked warden as part of the funnel there. I did call that at the start. That might be part of the meta here, and we are seeing it. Lenade says it's a mistake. Yeah, I thought so. There's that race to get that queen moving. He's had to phase as well. Man, this is going a little bit wrong here for Bumm. I think Lenade might have to switch his call here to Ass, because I don't think Bumm's going to push too high on this one. King's going to the outside as well, which is even worse. Champion straight into a Tesla farm. Oh my days, troll stuff by Ass there. There goes the ability. He does clear the Tesla farm, but that champion definitely not going as far as we would have expected. The troll from Ass there with the corner Tesla farm. Ouch. Savage stuff on defense. Can he get this queen inside for the 2-star? 34. I mean, he might not even get percentage here. That's the other side of it. Interesting goes for the bats on this one. We knew we'd see some fun stuff, but the queen's going around the town hall. We're not getting the 2-star. All he could do is drop the bats in. He might not even get the 1-star here. You've got to say this is a big, big defense for Ast. And they need it now because there's a very real chance that the Riders are technically on 0 stars. Because I think that entire attack will get disqualified. Which means that if Riders are to win, they're going to have to catch it up with 4 attacks. However, this is also going to be a 0-star. It might just about get some percentage. Might get into about 45-46%, but not going to get any more than that. Let's see. Oh, can it? Can he clear this top corner? Not with the eagle. I think this is going to be an out-and-out defense. He does have 2 loons left. He has actually only taken 60 troop spaces. See, what I thought he might have done is fill his troop bar up and then mentally just count 60 troops as he's putting them down, or have a spotter doing it for him. They've decided not to do that. 47 on the board. He tries desperately to get lucky and get some percentage, get the 1-star. He doesn't. So it will be 47 and out on this one. Nice try by Bumm, but a defense from Ast. And there's that anti-2 that I spoke about. I had a feeling people would do it. Kiki says, this format makes Town Hall 13 look like the hardest in the world. It does. You've got to give Ast some credit there with the quarter Tesla farm. It messed up the champion, but the mistake with the Warden definitely played a factor there. Much, much harder to get that early start with the Warden struggling so much on air mode. Okay, we've seen one out-and-out mistake from the Riders. They just didn't understand the format on that first hit. Team Wizards with the 0-star 47. Quite a low bar set on this one. We've got 8 attacks left. Are we going to see something special? Here goes Ast. I think we're using the same format here. I'm going to have to double check, where the defender is the guy that attacks next. As you guys know, I don't think... We did speak about this in Clash Cup. We didn't adopt the format. We felt that the advantages didn't make up for the disadvantages. I don't know if EWU will stick to this format. I know they are kind of play testing it here. There we go with the Yeti funnel. So that's 18 troop spaces, 2 minions. That's 22. Wallbreaker, 30 already used. And in we go with our main raid. However, 16% on the board. Funnel is good. Queen going inside. First freeze to reset the Inferno and get ourselves inside. Now here's another interesting meta point. You guys know that the zap got changed where it actually resets Infernos amongst other buildings, including the Eagle as well, and nobody is using it for that. It's still decided that the freeze is better value. I kind of called that one when I was talking about it when we were looking at the sneak peeks. And it has played out that way. We are not seeing zaps used to reset the buildings. Nevertheless, let's focus on this attack because Ast is off to a flyer here. His Queen is doing some incredible damage up this side. The King tanks the Inferno, which will allow the Queen to take it down. 43% on the board already. Queen still has ability here. Comes in with the Champion and the Warden up top. Few of you guys called that one. You like the idea of using the Warden with the Champion to get some value up there. Now, what might happen here is he might get the Warden onto the Queen. He might switch, which wouldn't be a bad thing at this stage. Man, he's going to Tome and hit both of them. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, go on, Ast. There is that Champion ability. There's that Tome. He doesn't actually hit the Champion. Doesn't need it anymore. 61 already. There's the 2-star from the Town Hall with the jump. 65. 66. This is incredible. Wizards coming with the minions up on that top side. He's almost tripled here. He's almost tripled. The guy's a machine. 69% on the board, already crushing my 65 prediction. Gets that poison down. Was that a mistake there? That might be a mistake. I don't think he meant to do that. Queen's chasing the Hound to the top side. Oh man, savage work from the scatter shot. 71, that one little mistake changed things. Don't get me wrong, it's still an incredible score. But you guys know it could have been even better. I think the poison was meant to be a freeze. I could be wrong there, but I think he was trying to freeze the Hound so he could kill it in that position. Little bit of a mistake, but nevertheless, 71 on the board. That's good stuff. 2-star achieved. Man, sometimes we see attacks where you don't get 71% with the full army. This guy, with just 60 troop spacers, gets 71%. Let's just double check, count up. 18. 6 minions, so that is 12 troop spacers. 30. 2 wall breakers. Takes us to 46. A loon for 51. 2 wizards and an archer. He's spot on 60 troop spacers. Nice job by Ast. Now here's a question for you. If you were making these hits, would you have been tempted to go for a 6th healer from your troop space? I think that's allowed. I'll have to double check the rules. But would you have been tempted to go for a 6th healer? I bet it was a question that was asked. It certainly crossed my mind. Would you have been tempted to go for a 6th healer? Let me know in the chat what you're thinking. But let's go with Yuta from Queen Walkers here. Again, anti-2 base. I knew we'd see this. I knew a lot of people would try and protect that Town Hall and mess up the 2-stars. Regal thinks 5 is enough. Anybody else got any opinions there? Is it ever worth using a 6th healer in this scenario and dropping to 46 troop spacers? Probably better for the cleanup troops for percentage, says Infinity. Another good point there. Right, let's go with Yuta. Queen Walkers are in here. And we're going in with the opening of the wall to send the King in first. Let's see how much of a funnel he can clear. I think he's going to go in by himself. I don't think we'll put anything in with the King here. Is he going to be able to sui here for the Queen? He's certainly thinking about it. If that Queen's on the right side of the wall, and she is now, let's zoom in a little bit. There goes the ability. Boom, we charge for the Queen. If we can get that air defense as well, that would be even nicer. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get the Queen either. Man, that was a little bit unlucky there. Thought he might just get it. Could he have sent something in there? Maybe just one giant would have made the difference. Who knows? Who knows? Asroff saying this is the kind of base we see in Legends. Absolutely. And again, I'm not surprised to see it. I knew we'd see some big anti-2 ring bases. And this one, very good example from Maxi. It's exactly what we expected. To be honest, I was thinking 3 more healers and do a Warden Walk as well, says A Royals. Interesting shout there. Could you put some more functionality into your Warden? I suppose there's no rule that you can't use some of your healers on your Warden, so you could do a 4 healer Queen Walk and then do 1 or more healers on your Warden. Yuta is going for his Warden straight in with the Queen, no transition. As you saw with the earlier hits from Ast, he transitioned his Warden onto the Queen. Yuta started a lot stronger here and just going in with the Warden on the Queen. Second wall break is good. Loons floating through, looking for those black mines. If they could get that sweeper, that would be huge. And they do. Oh, brilliant work by those Loons. Queen is in. Minions clearing the rest of the funnel with the champion. Just needs that Queen to step inside. She's closer to the bomb tower. She steps inside. There's that Tome. Obviously, double Inferno on us. We don't have the ability. We've got to get the Town Hall. Freezes, but knows that second Inferno will get him, so he has to freeze that as well. Town Hall is down, but low percentage. 42 at the minute. We don't have much more. And you can see this air defense will finish the minions. We've got the Eagle down. Is this just a better defensive base and it's harder for you to hear? I'm not sure. 46. Archers coming in to help us out. Springtraps on the outside. Teslas on the outside. Maxi, what a troll here. 48. Are we going to finish it off? Look at that Archer. It's down to you. It's down to you, my friend. 48. 29 seconds. Archer DPS not that high, but it is a level 9. We did get a level 9. And yeah, Lineage's right. This kind of base in this format is savage. I'm going to be honest here. I would have preferred that stars didn't count in this one. I think this should have been purely based on percentage. But that's just my opinion on it. Because it does mean that we have to charge to the middle of the bases, which isn't easy. And I've got to say, I thought Utah did a good job here. But I think this base is the perfect defense against this format. And it will finish at a 49 1-star. So our winner at the minute is Asked. And interestingly, even with the disqualified attack for Riders, Riders are actually in front here with the 2-star. Incredible. Not what we expected. Now Maxi goes on offense. Cal slightly off-center with his Town Hall, which you've got to think favours the attacker here. Double ground expo next to it though. 4 ground expos on this base. You can tell that the guys have tweaked the bases a little bit to be as toxic as possible against these attacks. My guess is that Maxi's going to try and get down this compartment here. Wizard Tower, Archer Tower, get inside there and go all the way down to the Town Hall. I could be wrong, but it feels like that's the direction that he's going to try and go. Let's see if I'm right. No, his wall broke a little bit. I guess he is going that way, but his wall broke a little bit higher, which might push the Queen to the middle. She steps inside, 18% on the board, second wall break. I don't think he wanted that compartment. We've still got 2 more wall breakers. Are we going for 4? Quad wall break here. Surely not. 4 super wall breakers. You're going to be kidding me, Maxi. Let's go. Third wall break. That is the compartment that he wants. Boom. In he goes. Nicely done. Gonna have to fight that Hound. Ground Expo. Cannon. Second Expo on him. Means he has to stay in rage here. So there's that next rage down. He's got 1 left with 2 freezers. Going to go for the Eagle first, I would think here. Still has the ability, remember. Things not looking too grim so far. And he's hoping now the Queen swings round. She hasn't yet. Into the Archer. Multi-Inferno. Surprising he's using a multi on this one. Queen's going the wrong way. We're not getting the Town Hall here. 1-star. 1-star is the best we can hope for here, surely. Phases that Queen. We're not getting 1-star. We're miles away at the minute. We don't have much cleanup, but I will say he has already taken down the Eagle, which might play into his favour. But I think this one's going horribly, horribly wrong. Queen's going north. We needed her south. We needed a push in somewhere near that Town Hall. We do have the champion. We've got the Warden. Is Maxi working out here? Is it possible that with the Rage and the Freezers, he could still get the Town Hall? He's going to take a shot. We're going Warden Walk on this side. Gets the healer transition. 59 seconds. That's a lot of work for these heroes to do. But they're going to try. Let's go. Let's zoom in. 33% on the board. This could be the hero recovery that we need. Champion is in with the Rage. Should he have raged the healers there? The healer's a long way away though. Not getting the value that we want. Tomes. We're going to have to ability straight out of that. And this is the problem here. Nobody's going to trigger that Town Hall unless we get to 50%. That's another reason why he waited so long with this walk. Champion clearing what she can on the ground. Skellies. Warden will switch to the Town Hall. Is there any chance the Warden could do this? 21 seconds. We're going to run out of time more than anything else. We don't trigger the Town Hall. Warden decides to target the Ground Expo. And it is going to be a defense. And Chiku's saying, could we have tried to sneak the Wall Breaker in there to trigger the Town Hall? Good question. Good question there. You might be right. Might have been able to do that. Finally, we trigger the Town Hall. But it's too little too late. It's a 45-0 on that one. Which means the Riders, in real terms, are on 2 stars. Wizards on 1 star, but with an attack extra to go. Asked, the clear solo winner at the minute. Will it carry on that way, though? Let's find out. Let's find out. Definitely a good fun event. I'm enjoying this for sure. But I've got to say, the town halls are the problem here. Would this have been better in a stars don't count format? Arsenal are 2-1 up, just so you guys know. I'm not checking. We've got a red card for Chelsea as well. Come on. Come on, my FA Cup champions. Oh, it's a good day to be me. Cal, the wall breaker would not get near to the town hall. Where would he drop it? There. Would it go to that air defence is the question. I see what you said. I don't know. He might have tried it. I guess I would have tried it just to see. What's this? An all healers for Blacksmith. Yeah. I joined and missed the first attack. How come it only counts as a 1-star attack? Damn the man. The first attack, that's 78 down there, is a DQ'd attack. He used far more than 60 troop spaces. He just didn't understand the format. Mistake by Maicol. So that one is a 0-star, 0%. Thousands of traps in front of a town hall comp, says Cal. Yeah, you're probably right. Still, you try it though. I mean, why would you not try it, I guess is the key. We've got Cal in the chat. He's our defensive MVP. And now he just presses the attack button. He's like, yeah, I can chat, I can play at the same time. I'm all good, guys. I'm a streamer. I know what I'm doing. Check this out. A Sui Haste here. This is very expensive. 15 of his 60 troop spaces used on that Sui. But it pays off. If he gets that cannon, it's incredible. Even if he doesn't, that's still a very strong start. Value earned. Probably was a bit nervous. If there were more Teslas there, it could have gone wrong. But it happens for him. Good start here. Gaku on defense. Cal going in with the Queen War. Wall break. Leading him in. It's late on that wall break though. Doesn't get the wall break. Let's see what he does here. There's the Rage. They're going to go the different direction. Will they make it? Will they explode? They do. The Rage does the business. Are we ready for the poison? There's that poison going down. We might have to freeze those headhunters as well. Tries to get greedy. Tries to get the headhunters and the Queen. Does it pay off for him? Rages again. No, he has to use the ability. Oh boy, he tried. He really tried on that one. Just didn't quite get it. Nevertheless, is still rolling. Queen. How many headhunters? Gaku. What a troll here. He's got 5. He's definitely got 5 headhunters in that defensive CC. Might have been 6. What an animal. Tried his best to mess it up. Gaku with the headhunters. Right. Cal gets the eagle. Needs to bounce inside, and he does. That's what he wanted. We're inside with that Rage. We're on the town hall. Tornado trap. Almost irrelevant. Town hall is down. 1-star secure. Swinging for the single target. We've got to get that single target. We don't have a freeze. Where's our champ? Where's our champ? Oh, he's late with the champ. Oh, man, why did he not put the champ in on that Inferno? Might have got away with it. Now the champ comes in. Warden with the healers. Bit of Warden walk going on here. 42. I still think we're going to get the 50 here. I think he's got just enough left. If you look at the troops in the pocket, I think that Cal is going to get this one done here. I think he's going to get the 2-star. Probably not that much more. He has got the eagle, though. This cleanup is all safe down here at 5 o'clock. He can get all of those. Oh, cheeky outside Tesla from Gaku. Again, base is set up for this. Look at the single targets as well. We know that the meta is switching to more multi-target Infernos. However, for this event, the guys have been using the singles effectively. And you can see them in action there. Warden doing what he can. Ground X1 cannon on him. That is just enough to take him down. Will he drop? He does. 54 on the board. Let's zoom out and check the cleanup. It is just the minion on the bottom side going 1v1 with the dark storage. It is a 2-star. It's a good hit. It gets Team Wizards back in the lead on this one. But it's not going to challenge Ast at 71. Ast a mile in front at the minute. Let's see if it remains that way. Again, nice glass of water to keep us fresh. Nice job by Eve Cal there. Get some love for him in the chat. 2-star is a success for sure. Cal, oh, could you have championed earlier? Could you have put the champion in earlier? But wow, yeah, I know what you're talking about there. 6 headhunters. What kind of savage is Gaku? 6 headhunters in the defensive CC. That's just not, that's not fair play. That's wrong. Absolutely wrong. Wow. Cal, nice job. You did get the 2-star though. You're only the 2nd player to get one. And definitely not easy, this challenge. That much is for sure. And now Gaku steps up. Can he beat the 71 from Team Riders? The 71 from Ast? That is the question here. Here we go. Just do me a quick favour as well, guys. While Gaku's getting rolled up, if you haven't already, please do. click the follow button on this channel. It's not my channel, of course. It's the EWU channel, and it is going to be doing more and more work. So please do, make sure you've got it on follow so you can check out myself or any of the other guest hosts on this channel. Let's have a look at Gaku's. Queen's gone to the outside here. I can't believe that's what he wanted. He does have the champion to try and get through for the Inferno, but he's going to have to do something. Decides to freeze. Queen phases, and this is the killer. This is why you don't see Wardens with the Queen, because the Warden takes over the healers. The healers have now switched to the champion. He gets the Town Hall, but his Queen is naked and unable to do anything. Down goes the Warden, down goes the Queen, down goes the champion. Not much they can do there. King is going to get us a little bit more, but he's not going to get the 2 stars on this one. Plenty of rages in the corner, nothing he can do with them. Gaku just throws them down in disgust, 4 of them, because he knows he cannot get what he wanted there. And that was all. As soon as those healers switched, he was in trouble. Queen goes the wrong way. Nicely set up by Tryhard, causing the Pathid fail on that one. Teslas, I mean, that was all deliberate. Look at that. All 4 Teslas over there. You've got to give MCES the credit there. Tryhard with the defense. And there's nothing Gaku can do to turn that one back around. In our 2 stars, we've got Ast at 71%, Kalle at 54%. They're the only 2 that have managed it so far. Gaku pushes for what he can, but it isn't enough to get it back on track. Now then, where does that leave the war? Bear in mind, we've got a DQ, the 78% 1 star. So in real terms, the Riders, after 4 hits, have only got 3 stars, which means Team Wizards are in a strong place. Tryhard will know here a 1 or a 2 star will put them a long way in front from the team effort. But again, we are looking at this a little bit as an individual game here. And right now, Ast is in the lead. 71 on the board. Let's see what happens here. We've got the zaps. I said again, there would be some zaps on these Queen charges, and Tryhard agrees with me. He's gone for that. Couple of loons in there to set him up. There's that Queen in, looking to make use of the left side of the funnel. Look at the left side of the Queen. It's all already cleared. The loons didn't quite finish the Archer Tower. They did. Nicely done, that loon there. Sneaking the Archer Tower on that back side. And that sets us up perfectly for the Queen. You can see what this Queen's going to try and do, but she's got a long way to go to get to that Town Hall. Doesn't have the space here for a jump either, which is a factor. Brings in the King with the Wizard. Wizard's got to get that Archer Tower down quickly to force the King to come back round and clear more of the funnel. Wall break is already in. Out comes some of the CC. Will easily be dealt with there by the King, but there's headhunters in behind. Where's our poison? We're late. Very late on the poison. It definitely hurt us there. Let's see what we can do. He does have the path though now. If that champion can take the scatter shot, surely the Queen will have to go north. He's already opened up some of the walls, including that corridor that sends us to the Town Hall. He set this up well. Tryhard looking good at the minute. 40% on the board. We still got the Warden. What does he do with the Warden? I thought so. 12 o'clock. We're going to go for a naked Warden walk up there and get as much value as we can. Town Hall down. Queen ability still there. Tome still there. 48 on the board. Queen bounces back round. This is a brilliant attack by Tryhard. Asti's nervous. Asti's sweated. 71. The target to beat. Still got that Queen ability. She's going to struggle though against the enemy King. There is that ability. Warden sniping. 54 now on the board. Warden at half health, but with the Tome intact. We have a Loon and an Archer to try and add some percentage should we need it. 57, still sniping with the Warden. Queen still going, but with 2 Expos on her. Her time is almost up. 61, ability already used. Collector for 64. That's her out. Now then, will those healers make it? Can they do it? They're trying. They're making the long path across the base. Brings in the Loon for the 1v1 with the Mortar because the Archer Tower is distracted. Timing superb. The healers make it. Go on, healers. Give that Warden a bit more juice. Into the Teslas. 68. 69 from the Tesla. There's that Tome. Has to pop it. Healers will stay alive now. 70 from the Tesla. 27 seconds left. 71 on the barracks. Once that healer goes down though, that Warden's not lasting long. It's 71. You've got to be kidding me. Is there an Archer in? There's not. It's a tie. 71 each here. Riders and Wizards both with a 71 2-star. Ast getting it done for Team Riders. Tryhard getting it done for Wizards. Wizards are a long way ahead in terms of the war, but in the individual game, oh my days, give some love, get some hype out there in the chat for the Wizards. Nicely done. Nicely done by Tryhard there. But that does give us a tie at the minute at 71. Oh, wow. Let's get some hype in there. Let's get some love. My prediction was a 72, says Royals. Almost. Almost there. Wow. This is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying this as well. It's definitely a little bit different. Definitely a little bit different. I'm enjoying that. Cal says Tryhard OP. So 2 tied at 71. In third place now is Cal with the 2-star 54. Everybody else doesn't matter. Didn't even get 2 stars. You don't even get a shout out if you don't get 2 stars. Some of the bases pretty toxic. That much is for sure. Oh, but we love them all anyway. Right. What have we got left? 2 attacks left each. It's Rigotorres for the Wizards, and it's going to be Marinaul for the Riders. I said at the start, Marinaul was my dark horse MVP pick. Can I still get it done? Can Marinaul hit 72 or more? Scal says we should have more of this kind of war. I'll be honest with you, if I run this event, and I might do, I might steal this. But I'll do it where you don't have to take the Town Hall. I feel that the Town Hall is, especially on those anti-2 ring bases, I feel it takes a little bit away from it. I don't know. We'll have a talk about this. We'll give some feedback. Whatever happens, it's been a huge amount of fun. Now, that much is for sure. We've got 2 attacks left. 11 minutes on the board. Imagine just... Yeah, indeed. Me, Bruce, right there. They probably logged on and been like, wow, this is the worst All-Star war ever. You're right. You're absolutely right. Marinaul is not an evil pineapple. Marinaul's a beast. Marinaul could do anything. I bet you, if I put a Town Hall 6 in front of Marinaul, he'll triple it. He'll just boom it straight away. 6v6, 7v7, 13v13. Makes no difference. Marinaul doesn't like... I'm telling you, don't... That's my point here. That's my point here. You guys writing him off. I'm telling you, I've got faith. I believe. I believe. Yeah, like, how are they going to 2-star if it's a toxic ring base, says Toby. Exactly, and we saw that on Utah's hit. It was quite well set up, but he had to just donate so much just to get to that middle. Didn't really stand a chance, so... Yeah, I kind of agree here that maybe the stars needs to be ignored if we're to run this again. Who knows? Again, we'll talk about this. We'll give some feedback. We'll chat about this over on Discord afterwards. You know, with any of these new events, you've got to put it out there. You've got to do it, and then you decide: could it? Should it? How would it have been? Am I small up here? Quick question about me. Looking at this, I do love this overlay. Again, Coco and the guys at EWU, beautiful stuff as they always do. Should I be bigger up here? Am I a little bit small in this box? Should I make my head bigger? Let me know what you think. real questions here for real people. Let me know. Should I have a bigger head in this box? Less shoulders and chest, more head in this box. Let me know what you're thinking. Give me your opinions. If it's percentage only, people would still use ring bases. Possibly, Jay-Z, but you wouldn't have to push to the middle. So you'd have a few more options on your attack, I think is the point. Infinity says the head, not the metaphorical Infinity, not the ego, just the head in the corner. Not going to disagree with that comment, especially if Arsenal can hold on to this 2-1 lead. Regal, keep me dialed in. I cannot believe I'm missing the FA Cup final for this. I love this. This is absolutely awesome. It shows, if you ever in any doubt how much I love Clash of Clans, the fact that I'm missing Arsenal in an FA Cup final to stream this will tell you how much I'm in love with Clash of Clans. Right, let's go. Let's go. We're going to be... It's Marinaul going next. So Marinaul is going to hit Rigotorres, and then Rigotorres will finish off against Marinaul. Let's see. Let's get ready. Yes, you are too small. Still, it's only streamers like Susie that's a good thing if the bigger, says Essex. Yeah, you might be right there. Susie's a lot better looking than me. Maybe I should be even smaller. Just, I keep saying, switch the face cam off. Switch the face cam off, we'd get more viewers. You're absolutely right. Here we go. Here we go. Marinaul is in live here from Team Riders. Let's see what he can do. I've backed him. Please don't let me down, Marinaul. Come on, INTZ. Let's go. Let's go, INTZ. Let's prove Adam right. Here we go. We zap and quake up top. That doesn't get the eagle. Okay. I feel we were meant to get the eagle. What have I misunderstood about this attack? I'm not feeling confident already. Now, there is one thing here. It's actually quite hard to trigger the eagle. You'd have to use quite a lot of spells and heroes before that eagle sets up. 5 zaps. He didn't want it. Oh, you guys are saying he only wanted to clear the buildings around it. Fair enough. Where's the town hall? Town hall's there. Surely, this is audacious. He's going to try and go right through the middle of the base. There's the funnel. Once he's got the dark barracks, Queen swings inside. You can see that cannon, but I don't think he's that bothered if he gets pulled that way, as long as the Yeti will clear these collectors. Let's see what happens. There's that rage, just a little bit late, but he does get it through. We get inside. Come on, Queen, get some health back. King goes in on the top side. That's really for percentage and to tank for the champion. Queen taking some real damage now. Somebody has got to finish off that eagle. Eagle is activated. Queen's gone away from the eagle. Champion should go to it now, and that should relieve some of the pressure on the Queen. She's actually not taking that much damage in the middle, but the single target is about to lock on. He's got the jump set up. 48% already. The town hall is on the bottom side of the base, and he still starts at the top. This guy has just got nerves of steel. In we go. We've still got the Queen ability. We're getting the 2-star. 64. Come on, Marinaul. Let's go. Let's go. There's that tome. Doesn't even use the Queen ability yet. Champion still rolling round. Could he free stop it? No way. We surely can't 3-star. I'm not having it. 78 on the board. He's finally pulled the Hound CC, but the Queen, after the ability, is back on full health. He's got the minion and the archer up there at 4 o'clock. Champion steps forward. She'll get taken down by the King and the Queen. He doesn't have any answer for them. We've got one loon. We can't triple. I will say this. The triple is a little bit too far away, but he's cleared 80% and made me look like a predictions god here. Archer tower down, 83. Warden tower down, 84. Archer going for the gold mine. Loon going for the Tesla, just about. Oh, he doesn't. You've got to be kidding me. Red mine. Red mine, 85 and still going. Stop it. Queen's down, but the Warden's sniping. Let's go. Warden walk onto the clan castle. 86. Archers cleared that building. Does get taken down by the Tesla. 87 from the clan castle. This is insane. Get some hype in the chat. Marinaul with an 88% already. 89 from the Tesla. 90 from the pad. He's hit 90% with 60. 60 troop spaces. He swagged 220 troop spaces swagged. Wow. That's incredible. That is out of this world. Get some love in the chat for Marinaul, for Riders, for INTZ, because that is just unbelievable. 90%. Rigotorres, take your best shot. Is there any chance they win the war now? Let's have a look. They're on 6 stars. So Team Wizards need to double this. Any 2-star wins the war, because Riders are only on 5 stars. Ignore that, yeah. Any 1-star wins this war. Any 1-star from Rigotorres, the war is won. But let's face it, this is more about the challenge. Marinaul God, you guys have just seen something special there. He's just hit 90% with just 60 troop spaces. That's ridiculous. A lot of people are happy with a 90% with their full army. I'm one of them. I'm one of those people that's happy. Wow. This event bringing some real action for us, some real fun stuff. I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much. Linnaeus says Marinaul OP, but Adam with the OP prediction. I'll be honest, when you guys started telling me that Marinaul doesn't like Queen charges, I kind of knew that, but I just felt that he'd be fired up. I got the feeling that Bernal would have been speaking to him and been like, right, let's get this done. I kind of felt that Marinaul was going to put on a good show, but even I wasn't predicting that. 90%. Oh, Marinaul, I'm going to have to buy him a drink for that. That was superb. Let's have a look at Rigotorres pushing through here. Bear in mind, Rigo is a very competitive guy here. Even he will know that 90 might be a little bit out of his reach, but still, he's going to push as hard as he can. We've got that Queen walk going in. Other healers on the Warden, it looks like they are. Some of them move back to the Queen, thank goodness. Thank goodness there. Champion comes in for the Inferno, working in parallel, in tandem with the Queen and the Warden. Man, this has been a special stream. I've been absolutely loving it. Dissectatron, didn't you have to 2-star for the attack to count? Yes, basically, yeah. So the 4 2-stars are the 4 that we're really looking at. So really, it's 2 all on 2 stars. That swag attack from Hog Riders has kind of messed this up a little bit, but it's still been a great event. I mean, we're still looking at it and saying that Marinaul is a god. That's what we're looking at here. Check this out. We've got 3 Skelly spells here for Rigotorres, and because he knows he can distract some buildings. I get the feeling, though, he felt that his queen would push to the middle. I don't think he wants his queen on the outside, and you can see why, because that air defense is tearing him apart. He drops the Skellies in to do some damage on the outside. Healers are on the Warden as well, where we don't want to see them. Skellies are tanking to keep that queen alive, push the percentage, and this will mean that Team Wizards will win the war. So Rigotorres has done enough, but he's not going to win the competition here. It's no doubt going to be Marinaul with the MVP by a mile on this war. Absolute god. As you can see, Rigotorres pushing high. He's got 2nd place, but it's not enough to threaten that 90%. 74. Got a minion up top. Might just get the collector for 75. It's a great hit by Team Wizards, but it just does not compare to the previous hit. Get some Rigo gods out there. He'll finish 2nd here. So let's talk ourselves through it. In 5th place, it's Eve Cal from 11 Original with 54%. In joint 3rd place with the 71s, it's Ast from ATN Attax and Tryhard from MCES. In 2nd place from X6, it's Rigotorres. And in 1st place with 90%, it's Marinaul from INTZ. What a setup. What an amount of fun. Now, I will put this in here as well. I'm just going to throw this out there for you guys to digest. Can you notice that the last 3 attacks were the better attacks? With this Queen Charge challenge, there's no doubt about it that the extra time does help. I'm just going to be honest here. I don't think it's a surprise that 4 of the final 5 hits were 2 stars and only 1 of the first 5 hits were 2 stars. I think that in Queen Charges, the extra time definitely plays a factor. And we saw it a little bit there. Let's get some hype out there for Team Wizards. They get back-to-back wins in this one. However, the individual winner is over on Riders. It is going to be the 90% from Marinaul that gets it done. GG to the Wizards. They are the winners in both of these events. I'm going to let it tick down and then I'm going to show you Marinaul one more time because I want to see it again. Please do make sure you click that follow button on this channel. Obviously, I'm a guest on this channel. I'm just appearing here to help out EWU with their new channel and put on this incredible event. But there's confirmation. Wizards with the back-to-back wins. Riders technically finishing with 5 stars. One of their attacks was DQ'd. Maicol, nobody told him. Nobody told him what he was meant to be doing. And it showed.